All right, guys, welcome to this edition of Heart-to-Heart, where the linguists talk about just varying issues around marriage and just everything around marriage. I'm Yusuf, and this is my wife Gift. Today's topic is we're going to be focusing on the challenges of parenthood. For me, one of the most difficult challenges I faced in my life is, I went through some really difficult academic challenges, went through some very difficult spiritual challenges, but I think one of the toughest challenges I faced is raising children. So what is it like for you, for example? How's the experience been? You've been a mother for 9 years now. How's the challenge been for you?
Most important for me, they are teaching me every day patience, because it's not easy handling active children. They are so lovely, they are so full of life, and so you cannot, because you want your peace or you just want silence, you cannot cage them. So sometimes I feel like, look, you guys should just shut up. Or they will just wonder, honestly, why can't this woman understand that we're just ourselves? And so it's teaching me patience by the day. It's teaching me how to love. I'm learning a lot from that.
One of the things that struck me first when we had Jamila, Jamila is our first daughter. One of the things that struck me first was that I was looking at this beautiful human being and I just loved it, right? I did not have any reason to love it. It did not need to do anything, and I'm using it intentionally. It did not need to do anything. It didn't need to be a good person or a bad person. It didn't need to buy me anything. I just felt this love for this human being that was beyond any kind of love I've ever felt in my life. I'm being honest with you. I felt love so pure that it was even more than the love I felt even towards you.
It's a gift, and it's something that just wows you. You just imagine, so you're a mother.
Yeah.
Carrying the pregnancy for 9 months, and just suddenly they are gifts. They are something worth taking care of and ensuring that they turn out well. True, it's the job of every parent to ensure that their children or their child turns out well. Do your own part, do your best to give that education. You don't have to have the money, all the money. With the little or with the so much you have, give them the best. Give them the love that they needed. Let it be that if they go out back, they can always come back and say, look, if I don't find love anywhere, I find love in my house. That's what I will always tell any guy. When I was growing, I was saying no man can woo me with, especially money, because I will tell them that, look, my dad can afford anything that I will ever ask.
What if you couldn't afford it?
Even if you couldn't afford it, but there's just this confidence I have that my father is able to take care of me. So I don't need any guy's money. So through those things it doesn't move me when ladies will say, the guy has so much, I'll be like, I'm so bloody what? My father will take care of me. I have that special whatever that I just know I'm covered. What do I have to?
So you see, that's what somebody will look at. Somebody will hear you say that and would say you're talking from a point of privilege, right? It's because your parents could do that. Well, I have friends that literally had to fend for themselves through school. You knew me from the university, right? So although I would not categorize myself as indigent, there are times where, in truth, I just had to make do with whatever was available. If I moved from this person's house to the other and ate food, I'm okay for that day. Drink garri, I'm okay for that day. So, but then, and even you talking now made me think, imagine a child that does not have parents, right? what sort of experience would that child what sort of a child must that child have had growing up, right? We have friends that maybe their parents died when they were much younger, and today, to the glory of God, I would say, they have pulled through, you know, and I think such people deserve to be celebrated. Yeah, they really deserve to be celebrated, because you know the experience of having a father and a mother. And even if you can complain about your father, they did not have a mother to complain about, or they did not have a father to complain about. And I'm sure they wish they did, so that let them even know what the experience is about. You know, any further thoughts?
Just give your best as a father, as a mother, as a guardian, or whatever you are, to the children around you. Give your best to ensure that they turn out well.